It's week 32 of A Year of Wisdom. Let's get to reading. Day 222. Job 10. You have granted me life and loyal love, and your care has preserved my spirit. Yet you hid these things in your heart. I know that this was your purpose. If I had sinned, then you would be watching me, and you would not acquit me of my guilt. If I'm guilty, woe to me. But if I'm righteous, I dare not lift my head. I'm filled with shame, and just look at my misery. And if my head grows bold, you would haunt me as the lion in its prime. And you repeat your exploits against me. You renew your witnesses against me, and you increase your vexation against me. Relief forces are against me. So why did you bring me forth from the womb? I should have passed away, and no eye should have seen me. I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been brought from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Let him leave me alone. Let him turn from me, and let me rejoice a little. Before I go, and I will not return, to the land of darkness and deep shadow. To the land of darkness, like the darkness of a deep shadow and chaos, so that it shines forth like darkness. Proverbs 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise child makes a father glad, but a foolish child grieves his mother. Treasures of wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death. Yahweh will not cause a righteous person to go hungry, but the craving of the wicked he will thwart. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent enriches. He who gathers in the summer is a child who is prudent. He who sleeps at the harvest is a child who brings shame. Blessings belong to the head of the righteous, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. The memory of righteousness is like a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. A heart of wisdom will heed commandments, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. Whoever walks in integrity will walk securely, but whoever follows perversity, his ways will be made known. The winking of an eye causes trouble, and the foolishness of lips comes to ruin. A fountain of life is a mouth of righteousness, and a mouth of wickedness conceals violence. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. On the lips of one who has understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of one who lacks sense. Those who are wise lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the fool ruin draws near. The wealth of the rich is the city of his strength. The ruin of the poor is their poverty. The wage of the righteous leads to life, the gain of the wicked to sin. On the path to life is he who guards instruction, but he who rejects rebuke goes astray. He who conceals hatred has lips of deceit, and he who utters slander, he's a fool. In many words transgression is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is prudent. Choice silver is a tongue of righteousness, a heart of wickedness is of little worth. Lips of righteousness feed many, but fools die for lack of sense. The blessing of Yahweh makes one rich, and he does not increase sorrow with it. It is like a sport for a fool to do wrong, wisdom for a person of understanding. The dread of the wicked will come upon him, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. With the passing of the tempest there is no wickedness, but the righteous have a foundation forever. Like vinegar to the tooth and like smoke to the eyes, thus is the lazy to one who employs him. The fear of Yahweh adds life, but the years of the wicked are shortened. The hope of the righteous is gladness, but the expectation of the wicked comes to nothing. A stronghold for the upright is the way of Yahweh, but ruin belongs to evildoers. The righteous one is forever, he will not be removed, but the wicked will not remain in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but a tongue of perversity will be cut off. The lips of the righteous know the acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked, the perverse. Ecclesiastes 10. Dead flies cause a bad smell and ruin the ointment of the perfumer. So also a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool inclines to his left. Even when the fool walks along the road, he lacks sense. He tells everyone that he is a fool. If the anger of the ruler arises against you, do not leave your post, for calmness can undo great offenses. There is an evil I've seen under the sun. It is an error that proceeds from a ruler. The fool is set in many high places, but the rich sit in lowly places. I have even seen slaves riding on horses and princes walking like slaves on the earth. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall, a snake will bite him. Whoever quarries stones will be wounded by them. Whoever splits logs will be endangered by them. If the axe is blunt, but one does not sharpen its edge, he must exert more effort. But the advantage of wisdom is it brings success. If the snake bites before the charming, the snake charmer will not succeed. The wise man wins favor by the words of his mouth, but the fool is devoured by his own lips. He begins by saying what is foolish and ends by uttering what is wicked delusion. The fool talks too much, for no one knows what will be. Who can tell anyone what will happen in the future? The fool is so worn out by a hard day's work, he cannot even find his way home at night. Woe to you, O land, when your king is a youth and your princes feast in the morning. Blessed are you, O land, when your king is a son of nobility and your princes feast at the proper time, to gain strength and not to get drunk. Through sloth the roof sinks in, and through idleness of hands the house leaks. Feasts are held for celebration, wine cheers the living, and money answers everything. Do not curse the king even in your thoughts, and do not curse the rich even in your own bedroom. For the bird of the sky may carry your voice, a winged messenger may repeat your words. And as always, thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there and click the bell if you want to get notifications. And hit that like button for me if you would. And I will see you tomorrow. Maranatha.
I need a big pink neon sign to show me what to do. I thank you, Lord. It glorifies you when you're the only answer. I praise you, Lord, for holding what's too much for me. And I'm amazed by you, Lord, because nothing's too big and nothing's too small to lay at your feet.